sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. You look at Mitchell, there hasn't been many times where he's played like a rookie as he's come in and done whatever he's asked to. That's why he's our number 5.
And at number 5 in the rankings, it wouldn't be out of the question for him to make a run at that top spot here in the last half of the season.
Not at all. I mean, his talent is on par with any of the guys ahead of him in those rookie rankings right now.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Ball. He's out there with MP. Brandon Miller out there with Allen. And it's Zawan in at the 4 slot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with Vucevic. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts. And I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now, here's Ball. Here's the 3. Bay pulls it in. Halliburton outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Allen, a screen on Bay. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
It's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And here is Ball. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple.
Earning a trip to the strike that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
That one misses. It's Indiana's ball. Here's Nembhard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. Nembhard with it. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit over 10 points a game. And it's Vucevic missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the Hornets miss again. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tries it from the top of the key. Bay, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by MP. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Bay. He points his last outing. Nembhard. Can't connect from short range. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. So long, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Nembhard with it, and he's there. And then when clearly a foul gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% at the strike for him thus far this season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And both free throws good for Nembhard. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Salone. On the wing and deep. Nembhard covering. There's Miller with the three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Scanning the floor and making the right pass. Excellent patience by MP.
Miller against Bay. Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing. To the inside. And Salon gets it to go.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton passes to Bay. Halliburton sets the pick for Bay. Pass to Siakam. Vucevic is straight on Miller. Bay. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Miller against Bay. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Bay. Back to Halliburton. There's Siakam. Vucevic sets the pick for Siakam. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court set, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Charlotte in the lead. MP outside. Miller outside. Here's Ball. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Second team foul. Pass to Bay. Inside. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Come on, right to the rim. Sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
MP outside. On the wing, Miller. He's defended by Bay. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 12 points from Brandon Miller.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Siakam misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
So on, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Halliburton for 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 for the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get in the ball and get out of the way.
There's Ball with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Halliburton for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Ball. That time on the assist by Allen. And now a 3-point Hornets lead.
Never lacking for sizzle in this game. That was a sweet move for ball right there.
Pass to Memo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Millard's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Miller, no luck. Indiana's got just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee. MP kicks to Miller. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Ball against Halliburton. Takes it inside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
That is some tough defense there.
How's that foul on me? Are you kidding me? He blocked me.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's so ridiculous. I don't know why they call that a shit charge. That should be a block.
Comes in for Ball. Siakam inside the 3-point line. Indiana again missing. Outside Porter. Pass to Daniels. From downtown. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Nembhard. To Siakam. Now Bay. Still without a basket. Here's Long. Covered by MP. 5 on the clock. Oh, the pass to Vucevic. Nice D from Porter. Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. Here's Daniels, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now, here's MP. Fires the 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Charlotte, the last game, will win against the Bucks.
Yeah, it felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. And they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He scored 24 points in his last work, resulting in a season-high rebound total for him as well. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now, here's Siakam. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston. And misses and a chance to tie it there.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
There's Porter with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Long. He has yet to score. Siakam outside. And the 3 off target. Charlotte leading by 5. Vucevic with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And here's Daniels. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for Charlotte. No good. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
They've got Christie. Also, Tyrese Halliburton out there. And it's Law in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And the shot is good. The one that lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Law. MP outside. Here's Tyson. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his...
Wow, Max Christie's on the Pacers now. He's no longer on the Clippers. He was on the Clippers in the first game of the season when we played them.
Charlotte moving
Now
the
he's on
ball
the
right.
Pacers.
The shot no good. Tyson.
I mean, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Christie. No good from outside. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you know this. 3 coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And both free throws good for MP.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
To the middle. Christie the pass to Hoffman. Good work there as it goes. Charlotte's got both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Salone. Daniels kicks to MP. A 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Halliburton outside. Shoots. This is the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Down low. And finished up by Porter Jr.
But when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Hoffman. The Hornets pull it in. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And they will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Also from MP there in transition, taking full advantage on the break.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for MP. And he's an absolutely devastating offensive weapon. Number 2 in the league in scoring.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Vucevic checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Christie. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 10. Long kicks to Vucevic. Here's Nembhard. Off target from outside. Hornets lead by 12. Here's MP. Inside. MP gets it.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
Halliburton with it. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Here's Nembhard. No good off the back of the rim. the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's ready to talk things through with the team. This is checked in for the baseball. And just one day left, folks. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to cast your vote for this year's All-Stars.
And we won't have to wait much longer to see which players ultimately get that nod.
You look at MP, he's currently atop of the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be number one on their ballots if they were voting.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And so on gets it to go.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Good on the shot.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Salon. On the wing, MP. Amard covering. The shot no good. Tyson. Pacers trail by 17. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Nemhard following the bucket by the Hornets. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Good defense by MP. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. Count the basket. MP's got 13 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Now, Nemhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 into the free throw line. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And he's good on the second. Hornets leading by 20. Pass to Tyson. Wilkins surveying the defense. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Vucevic. 9-point game his last outing. Bay against Wilkins. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Vucevic setting the pick for Siakam. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. points from 16. Allen shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Back to Halliburton. Over ball. Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 12.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Pass to Tyson. MP outside. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Nemhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Siakam. He passes to Vucevic. Excellent D there from Allen. Charlotte's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Ball with the bucket.
The defense wants Connor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Bay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Pacers shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And Indiana making a change here. Paul's checked in. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Charlotte. On the wing, MP. Pass to Tyson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Bay now top of the key. They set the pick to the paint. Stolen by Ball. Fast break now for Charlotte. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch later. Tyson's got 8 here in the quarter. Pacers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Siakam outside. Looking to get back on track here. And he hits the jump shot. Siakam's got 6 points.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Outside Ball. Ball slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Bay passes to Siakam. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP outside. This one for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on MP. So it's the Charlotte Hornets in complete command. They've made 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They methodically added talent to their second and third units. And you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench. That's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with this. For Charlotte. It's Miller on the wing. Outside ball. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his third assist on the night.
Well, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
On the court for the Hornets, we got Brandon Miller. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the four spot. Now, here's Halliburton. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Allen outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Back to MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Bay. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Siakam outside. Pocket six. Shot from the top of the key. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Halliburton kicks to Vucevic. For three, Siakam. Traps in the train. Siakam's got 9 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
There's Ball with the three. Another shot. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Now, here is Halliburton. 12 points for him. And it's off from three-point range.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Here's Salon. Miller outside. Allen at the screen for Miller. And it falls over the rim and in. 17 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Siakam. Can't hit from the low block.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's MP for three. Pacers with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nemar the pass to Siakam. MP grabs the miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Miller. Driving in, and it's Miller with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, the offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Miller with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Miller's got 22.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. He claims that one off the back iron and got it home. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. MP outside. Back to Ball. MP outside. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Nemhard, the pass to Bay. Oh, good on the three.
Just need one more rebound for a triple
For
double.
the other team, the shooting has just been poor.
MP, no good. Pacers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big phone on their side right now. Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you see it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists. I think a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now, here's Woken. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Here's Siakam. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, Nemhard, following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Nemhard, covered by MP. Fires top of the key. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking.
Oh my god, I found that. Fine, I'm so dumb. But we're gonna win anyway. I'll scroll
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To go to
Yeah,
the
as
opponent's
well.
building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.